Hello, me again, Gerald. How you doing? It's the 23rd of June, 2008. Tell you the truth, I didn't make it. I didn't think I would make it to the year 2000 for crying out loud. Being born in 1953, growing up in the 50s and 60s, as you might have guessed, I became quite a little drug addict. That's where I'm going to start today. And that's what we're going to talk about, addiction. How you can get sober and stay sober. Really, I'm serious. I mean, I've been sober for 15 years. Wonderful. You get up in the morning, hungry for breakfast. You feel good. You get back down there, you eat something and have a cup of coffee. You might smoke a cigarette because you still got that addiction. It's so darn insidious. But before I begin all that, I just wanted to make a little comment about something I saw and read today. Saw this little video about this Miss T in South Carolina and how the stupidity of the answer she gave about why 50% of American children can't find the United States on the map of the world. And the education, I guess, is what it boils down to, is the education of our children. And she was so stupid. She had no idea what she was saying. She made the most idiotic, made up the most idiotic ideas and words. For instance, imagication. What is imagication, young lady? Where do you get this? Didn't you go to school yourself? Do you know how to read? You are not a role model for the young ladies of this country. And why you people want to make her a winner of a contest that provides that? Role models, images, things a little girl needs to look up to. I can do that. I can be stupid and still get away with things because I'm pretty and rich. That is so damn ignorant. I can't believe you people actually did that. You made her, you elected her the winner of all those girls. She was the best. How stupid were the rest of them, for crying out loud? I can't even imagine. I would want to watch that pageant just to find that out. They gotta be on drugs. It sounds funny. I bet you the amount of money, all of them are people that even like at lunch have a cocktail 4 or 5 o'clock. Just, the friends come around the office just before they get off work, have a cocktail, discuss a case with their lawyer buddy, have a cocktail. It's amazing. Anyway, that leads into the major point of my lecture this evening, is the addiction and addictions and how we can do away with the worst of them. We're always going to, if you're an addicted personality, you're always going to have one type of addiction or another. It may be best to substitute. However, my point I'm going to make is that as far as my addiction goes, anybody I can help, you need to know. You need to be supported in the idea that you have the power to do anything you want to do, including quit using anything like heroin or crank or what you guys call it, meth, crack, or just regular coke, whatever it is. It all comes down to making a decision whether you're going to do it or not. And when you get up in the morning, you decide what's going to happen each day. You decide what you're going to do. You do. Am I right? Who decides what you're going to eat, or whether you're going to eat, or whether you're going to go get a bag? Where are you going to get that bag? Who do you have to call? Blah, blah, blah. Who decides all those things? Yeah, I know. You realize that, huh? You do. So why would you accept the notion from these people in these groups that you have to give away your power completely? That you have to give away what self-esteem you do have, what psychological strength, what willpower you have. It's there still. It's just buried right now. You're making the wrong decisions, guy, little lady. You're deciding when you get up that you want to go ahead and make yourself better by getting that bag, instead of realizing, for many of you, I'm sure, you've got kids to feed. You've got kids you need to get off to school. You have things that you need to do. You have to get to work. Now, come on. But before you do that, what do you got to do? That's right. We don't need to measure it. But if you want to quit, you will always be told. And they will tell you that first you have to decide to quit. Well, duh. And from then on, what other decision is there? Because then they come at you with oh no, you can't quit though, unless you give yourself to a higher power and let him clean you. You know they're talking about a god, a deity, a mythological creature that created everything. It's totally unnecessary. The whole idea is a psychological exercise. It's a psychological problem. It can be a mental illness. You can cause yourself mental illness. But you have to remember that you've got the strength. You've got it all right inside you. You just got to make that decision. I'm not the best guy in the world maybe to tell you this, but I need to. I did a lot of heroin, man. A lot. Made a lot of money. Transgressed a lot. But I'm not about to go back to those people and say, I'm sorry that I sold drugs to you for years and years and let you be a heroin addict instead of telling you, no, I'm not going to. That's just so stupid. That's not going to do anything for you or them. They might already be clean. They could care less. They don't want to see you. It's just so crazy. And then you got a whole room full of people chanting that whole thing. Then they want you to say a prayer about how God's got to give you a wisdom. Listen, you got to give yourself that wisdom. If you need support, you need to call somebody who's a square. Well, I'm serious. Call a square and talk to them. They've already made the right decisions. They'll tell you how. Maybe you've had enough. Had enough? Answer this video. Leave a comment. Write me. Should be my email's on here. I leave it public. I want everybody to know. I'm Gerald. I'm gonna go. I got 5 kitties to take care of and stuff like that. Yeah, I have things now. I can take care of things. I can feel good about getting up in the morning. Or I stay up all night. Sometimes I do. It's hard to sleep. A lot of the different things going on, but that's of no consequence. The point is, I'm not running downtown to get a bag ever again. It's crazy. It would be in my 50s, for crying out loud. You'd be surprised how many of my friends I see over and over again, shuffling around, still doing the same old thing. It really hurts, because they know. We'll see you later. Don't have to be an atheist, but it's best for you. Trust me. Last thing you need to do is trap yourself in a myth, okay? That's usually the neighborhood of schizophrenics. Yeah, guarantee you. The majority of them think they're either Jesus or a friend of Jesus. Funniest thing. Anyway, don't trap yourself. Give yourself that power. Keep your self-esteem. You're going to need it. Don't let somebody else take it from you. Alright? I'm take off now. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll see you later. Bye.